Hey guys, so if you were here last year for the Silver Status review, welcome back. It is time for the 1-year review of United Gold Status. TLDR generation, is it worth it? Absolutely. It is absolutely worth it if you're flying with the same airline anyway. We'll get to that towards the end. But let me go over some of the benefits with you guys and I will tell you my opinion on it. Check bag for free. I generally don't check a bag, so this was not really applicable to me. The only time I checked a bag was going to Antarctica for New Year's. I did check a bag for the first time probably in 15 years, but it was going to be free anyway, so it was an international flight. So for me, that was a wash, but for you guys, that might be a benefit. Boarding group. In Silver, we talked about boarding group 2, how boarding group 2 initially, travel began after COVID. Boarding group 2 was pretty good, but boarding group 2 started getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and boarding group 2 is still pretty big. So I will say going to boarding group 1 was great. I would say 5 to 10 people in boarding group 1. Nice to get on the plane quickly and get your seat and kind of get a little bit more comfortable. You do earn more miles on Gold Status. I don't remember the exact number, but booking through United Portal, good way to rack up some miles. That was useful. All right, special thanks to somebody that commented on my last video. There was a security screening. I really had no idea what that was. You get enhanced security screening, but if you have TSA pre-check, which I'm guessing if you get Gold Status, you probably do, it's kind of a wash with the security screening, so that really wasn't useful for me. What was incredibly useful was booking the seats. When you go to book your seats, if you're not flying in business, you don't pay anything extra to book Economy Plus or the exit row. And unlike Silver Status, you can do this at booking. So on my Poland flight alone, I had flown the exit row there and Economy Plus seat back, and that saved me like $500. Well worth it. The lounge access. International flights, free lounge access. For me, this is huge. I fly out of Phoenix and I have priority pass, and for whatever reason, we have not opened our Chase Sapphire Lounge in Phoenix. I would like to see it open, but it hasn't happened. So I got access to United Lounge in Phoenix. The Chicago lounges were good, and my favorite lounge probably in the United States, the Star Alliance Lounge in Los Angeles. Highly recommend Silver Status for that, or even if you just want to pay the day pass for the lounge, well worth it. The same day changes, certainly useful. Just like with Silver Status, if you got a crummy flight, you kind of wanted to change it, same day changes, no fees, absolutely perfect. There was just like last year, you do have special deals with certain hotel partners and car rental partners. Avis is the one United partnered with. Just like with Silver Status, the discount was not significant enough for me to ever use Avis, so that was a wash. I probably should have looked deeper into the Marriott. I'm kind of an Airbnb guy, but now I have my Uber linked to my Marriott and I'm gaining Marriott points, so I might kind of lean more into Marriott and that, but honestly I didn't take advantage of that either. And of course the upgrades. I got upgraded probably 5 or 6 times. Correction to last year, I said you could not get upgraded on international. You can get upgraded on international. I got upgraded to flights to and from El Salvador. If you want to make it easier to think about it, you're not going to get upgraded on the overseas, on the big planes, but on your narrow-bodied aircraft where you're kind of leaning, but not full flat, you got a chance of getting upgraded on that. That was convenient. The food was equal to my lie-flat plane, but the seat is definitely not the lie-flat. Don't get me wrong, I'm still happy. So, last year I told you guys I was going from silver to gold. I would love to tell you that I'm going to platinum, but I am not. I spent the minimum to get to Silver Status, so I will be Silver again for next year, but I'm getting demoted. I ended up flying a lot with American Airlines this year. I was going to places United didn't fly direct, or it just wasn't worth it to Chase Status. And again, we said we would address that. It is never really worth it to Chase Status unless money's no issue for you. All the benefits I mentioned, lounge, upgrades, all that, you can pay for that individually, and if you itemize it, if you're not flying with the airline often, it's probably going to be better to do that. So I will be flying next year Silver Status United. I don't even know if I'm going to keep Silver because my first 4 internationals are American, so maybe I'll get accidental status on American and I'll review that. But anyway, hope this video helps. If I left anything out, leave it in the comments. Take care, guys.